Saturday night, Nova Scotians were exactly where they were supposed to be safest right now, staying at home. A shift at the RCMP was ending around 9 p.m. with the most benign of tweets. We get to relax for the evening and sleep in. That's how it should have been. 10:32 p.m., the first public notice of trouble, another RCMP tweet about a firearms complaint in this tiny neighborhood of tiny Portapique. Population at this time of year between 100 and 150. The gunman owned 2 properties there. The warning for people was to stay inside and lock their doors. No emergency alert issued. How many missed that tweet? We're already asleep. Here's some of the audio from the police scanner just after 11 p.m.
So there's a structure fire. There's a person down there with a gun. They're still looking for him. It's very vague what's going on down there.
Witnesses reported at least 3 structure fires in Portapique. We know the Tucks were killed here together. Emily, Aaron, and Jolene Oliver. So were Greg and Jamie Blair.
They're bringing the victims out to that intersection from the actual scene.
Were there more? Yes, but it's still early for details. What weapons were used? Even now, police aren't sure.
We've been unable to fully examine the crime scenes because, for instance, we have had 5 structure fires, most of those being residences, and we believe there may be victims still within the remains of those homes.
There is still a lot of work to be done in regards to the various firearms that have been used.
When police arrived, the gunman was gone, but there were accounts he'd been dressed as an RCMP officer, was driving this car with replica markings. By 8 a.m. Sunday morning, terrifying calls from another community, Wentworth, 42 kilometers to the northeast. More gunfire, more explosions. Tom Bagley, a volunteer firefighter, had rushed to help and was killed. Sean McLeod, Alana Jenkins, both corrections workers, their home was set on fire. They both died here. All told, police say there were 5 fires in these assaults. Why is a question they are a long way from answering. And there are details of what happened on the road overnight and into the morning that are still being put together. Cars stopped and set alight. Some killed just on their way to work, including Kristen Beaton. This gunman moved a lot. By 10 a.m., police tweeted he'd been spotted in the hidden hilltop campground in Glenholm. Then, the scene of 2 more homicides. By 11 a.m., he'd changed vehicles, was now in a silver SUV. Was he taking his murderous rage to Halifax? 11:40 a.m., after all night on the road, exhausted and traumatized police caught up with him at this gas station in Enfield. His rampage over, not his horror. Finding, naming the dead is still not done. And mourning them? How cruel that just when embraces are needed the most, they cannot be offered. Love, though, the entire country has that for Nova Scotia.